Hello there and welcome to Pastryology by Vimal. Let's do the popular red velvet cake. In this video, we'll be covering the recipe of red velvet sponge without any premixes and the cheese frosting to go with it. So if you are new to this channel and if you like this content, please do consider subscribing for more updates and recipes. So without any further delay, let's roll that intro. To make the red velvet sponge, you need 100 grams of unsalted butter, 270 grams of sugar, 2 large or 100 grams of eggs, 10 grams of cocoa powder, 340 grams of all-purpose flour, 150 grams of milk, 50 grams of water, 120 gram yogurt or curd, 4 ml of white vinegar, 9 grams of baking powder and 5 ml of vanilla extract. Start the process by combining unsalted butter and sugar. Once the sugar and butter combine, add vanilla essence and 1 egg at a time. Sieve all the dry ingredients together and add to the egg and butter mix and give it a nice fold. Once all the dry ingredients are combined really well, add yogurt, milk and water with required amount of red food coloring. Finish the cake mix with white vinegar. To give the color to the cake, I have added water soluble red color with the water which I mentioned in the recipe. According to your color, you might have to increase or decrease the quantity of the color. And as a substitute, even you can use beetroot puree, but in that case, your cake might get a different flavor. Now our cake batter is ready. You can see the texture. This is what you should get. I'm going to use a cake ring with aluminum foil in the bottom to bake this cake. Fill the batter up to 3/4 of the ring and bake at 180 degrees Celsius for 40 minutes. Now depending upon your oven, you might have to adjust the temperature and the time. Now red velvet is baked. Let's check the baking by inserting a skewer into the cake. It should come really clean without any residue of the cake inside. While the cake gets cool, let's make the cheese frosting. For that you need 250 grams of cream cheese, 225 grams of unsalted butter and 112 grams of icing sugar. Start the cheese frosting by mixing unsalted butter and sugar together. Once the sugar and butter is combined really well, add the cream cheese and 5 ml of vanilla essence, which is optional. You can even add lemon juice to bring some flavor into the cheese frosting. Now our cheese frosting is ready. You can see the texture. You should be getting a rich and creamy texture like this. Once the cake is cooled down, trim the top to get a flat surface and then slice it horizontally. Reserve the trimmings for finishing the cake on the later stage. Let's start assembling the cake. I'm using a piping bag to apply the cheese frosting. You can even use a palette knife to do the job. If you don't like cream cheese frosting, you can always substitute it with whipped cream and make the cake. Once the layering is completed, let's apply some cream cheese on the side of the cake and finish it using the scraper. Even you can finish the cake using a palette knife. Once you have a smooth finish, pipe some rosette. Using the trimmings of the red velvet cake, let's powder it and coat it around the cake to finish it. So that's it, our red velvet cake is ready. It is that easy to make. So now stop running to the shop to buy a red velvet and start baking yourself one. And remember to tag me on my Instagram handle given below. And as usual, all the equipments and ingredients used in this recipe has been put in the description. Please do check it out and I'll see you all in the next video.